Let me tell you, people, this is not about how I look. This is about my life. This is about these people trying to take my life. That's supposed to be my safety net, you know, my safety net. Um, my eyes, these people did this to me. These people did this. Hmm. Right now, I'm just, so much I want to say and so much uh, people need to know. Because someone has a drug illness, a pill illness, or alcoholic illness, it's not fair. That's just like being racist. Being racist. Being racist to and denying them their rights also. And the help that they need. And the help that they're supposed to get. You know. The help that they're supposed to get. And when I went to this doctor, it really, I mean, she tossed me aside. And this has cost me my life. This is premeditated attempted murder. I walked in my house just now, came back in my house. This shit is everywhere. This shit is in my Brillo. You know that he did this shit. And the Brillo is in a little tin container. A tin container. Um, it's not about me smoking. It's about these people are doing illegal things to people and taking people's lives. And down here on Skid Road, LAPD, it's tossed us aside down here. They don't care how we died, how we killed. They just want to get rid of us. This is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. The last time I called LAPD, they didn't even show up. They didn't even call me to see if I still needed them to come out. They didn't even show up. You know? They get a lot of phone calls from me because they do a lot of shit to me. A lot of shit to me. For no reason. Like I said, this shit real. I don't give a fuck if I smoke or not. Excuse my French. This shit is real. And it's crazy as fuck. And these one parasite, this is more than one. These one parasite is like almost like a chameleon. A chameleon. Come down, and it won't, and when it's like sticking out, you can't, it won't let you pull it out. And then it goes back in the hole, and then it seals its own self back up. How am I supposed, how are they going to get rid of these type of shit right here? You know what I'm saying? This is a cover up to show, to, for them to, I don't know how to explain it. There's so much I want to say in my train of thought. Is these people using this as the murder weapon, was undetectable, and it's not by their hands. But that's what they think. They did it. They put them here. They put them here all over my everything, all over my everything. I'll send some pictures uh, to let you guys see what I'm talking about. You know. From the scars on my legs, from these things busting out my legs, and big scars, holes in my legs, so sore, and this discoloration of my legs. And this hospital denied me a proper treatment. LEC USC, General Hospital, denied me a proper treatment. I brought evidence from the bag that blocked all these things that I so many bugs, these parasites, whatever you want to call them, to show this doctor, these people at the hospital. She didn't even look at it. She didn't look at my hand and all this other stuff. But I know damn well she had to see this shit because I see it. They busting out all over something in my hands and my head and my feet on my legs. You see, the girl came out her door, started a mess. This had nothing to do with her at this moment. It had something to do with me putting my business out there, putting this business out there about what these people are doing illegal. This is management. The manager stays on the property. She allowed this girl to be the food bank person. When we get food on Thursdays, if there's anything to get, worth getting. But, and knowing that a person hates her, that hate a person, another person so much, and you will allow them to be head over something that you can't get along with your neighbor, your own. I'm right side of this with your own freaking neighbor, and the hateful thing that she does to me. This manager allowed her to be that. So you know what I'm saying? She can maybe probably get me not to be allowed to get food, but I don't care. I don't care. But just to talk me, you know what I'm saying? Do what she want to do to me. You know what I'm saying? Just putting her, making her another step of giving her authority, and also, you know what I'm saying, another way to harass me, harm me. Giving this girl permission to do more damage to me. This is what management did. Management. And then the head, the man that was the food bank man, he passed away. Mysteriously. All of a sudden. All of a sudden. And so have a few other people in here. A lot of people have moved up out of here. They had just got it and abandoned, literally abandoned their place. Abandoned their place because they don't feel safe here. And neither do I. I don't know. I ain't, I can't. Where am I going? Where am I supposed to be down here? Actually, let's even back home too. So what's the difference? But you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. They did so much, but I'm not. Can't let them win this. I can allow them to run me out of my place. That's supposed to be my place, my safe haven. You see the lights getting brighter and brighter and brighter. You see that? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I have no space, no room, no privacy. Many people got cameras in here. They control everything. How would somebody know to come to my place every time I leave my place and do something, set up something, do something? They ain't got no business in my place. It's illegal. Got no goddamn business in my place. And this is so serious that these managers and these security won't even. You know what I'm saying? These people, when I tell them something like this, these people are supposed to get on top of this right at that moment. But they taking their time getting on something, you know what I'm saying, and then something they can't see, they fucking with the motherfucking camera, fucking with the tape. My caseworker at the time was Kamisha Wheeler. This girl saw this girl and the one that stabbed me, violently stabbed me and sexually assaulted me. They were together going out the motherfucking back door of the building, the emergency exit. This girl threw something and hit me with it in front of my damn motherfucking caseworker. My caseworker gonna grab me instead of going and calling that girl in the office and writing this bitch up for what she did. And I've been pouring, I've been going in there, tears, snot, and all, crying to these people about when these people come out beside my door in front of my place and bother me behind my closed doors and harass me behind my closed doors. And when I go down to Mexico, they out of sight, out of mind. Now they ain't down there in the office. But as soon as I come back up here they is going next door talking to this broad, to this girl. Now tell me something ain't right with that. Allowing this girl to put in false reports on me in my file. No, the camera don't lie. The camera don't lie. Allowing this boy to bust out my window, bust out my camera in front of my door, continuously every day for years, knock on my door and harass me. With some crazy mess, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Could be just walked in my house. Could be sitting up here playing my game on my phone or doing nothing. Sleep. And here he comes. You know. There was a, let me say this before I forget, there was uh, 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 I'm going to say it, a bullet shell, a casing, left in front of my building on the balcony ledge in front of my door. But someone's always leaving trash up there in front of my door. Something happened, is down there on her place or something happened. This girl comes and I'm in here in my place, and it may not even have been outside my house on that day. This girl comes in there and literally blames me for throwing trash. This last time throwing trash and putting trash in front of the door. I don't even know what you're talking about. It may not even been no trash down there. She probably just lying and making a scene. You know what I'm saying? Jumping the fuck with me for because that's all she's doing because I ain't did nothing to this lady. I ain't did nothing to this lady whatsoever. For this lady to treat me and fuck with me and harass me the way that she does. And is legally getting away with this shit from LAPD and motherfucking management. LAPD is allowing this girl, these people to get away with crime. Felony crimes. Felony crimes. Just like the officer in the hospital said when this girl violently stabbed me and sexually assaulted me. He said without a doubt, it was premeditated attempted murder. Everybody knew. Everybody was up here on this floor, from different floors up here on my floor in front of my building before this girl came around here and stabbed me. One of the tenants, one that passed away. You know, it's a crazy story and it's a crazy relationship that we had. But I'm trying to stay, you know what I'm saying, neutral between my enemy and my so-called friend because they wasn't my friend. These people trying to help this girl to fucking kill me. Now, if it wasn't that, then why did all them names I've been knowing for years here have not no thought we was okay, a cool, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And these people literally stood up here and allowed this bitch to say, I mean, one of them said, yeah, get that bitch. And I haven't never even got an argument with this man. We stand outside and talk and all the kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is how they felt about me for no reason. For no reason at all. For their own reason, their own selfish stupidity. 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 Because it's just crazy. The manager's involved in it. One of the managers is Louis Bentley. Sampling with my mail. Also, other managers had these cable people come out, from Sorry Cable to Spectrum Cable to T-Mobile, and all these people, they got all these people this shit in my name and sending me the bill. Fucking with the T-Mobile phone, fucking with my mail, open up my mail, taking my mail coming here later, it's been sent out, what? As you can tell, it's been, what? Come here, get my mail, I just bring this house and open up my shit. Even, call that, changing things of what I wrote in my books. Altering is the word. Altering things. My papers, some things that I have written down of all things that happened, and some things about my legal paperwork from my bank accounts and all this stuff. Yes. This will be people. The Renato, on San Julian, on Skid Row. Yes, the Renato, 531 San Julian, on Skid Row, right next to the San Julian Park. But this man did my mail. This man also came in my place and sold some of my shit. This man, I seen them. I'm coming in the building, finna get in the elevator. They coming out the elevator. The elevator opened up, and all of them froze. The manager was leading the pack. He was leading the pack with about 5 of the tenants from each different floor behind him with bags in their motherfucking hand. Bags in their goddamn hand. And he had my shades on that I had just took from my ex-boyfriend, jerk of a boyfriend, and had him on his goddamn face. I came in and I was looking for him, and here he go, with my goddamn shades on. This man ain't never wore no shades like that. This is the manager. The manager before him, Mr. Raul, African, this man, first came here. He wasn't even the manager yet. This manager before him was still here. But he was coming in every day. Come following me around outside and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of weird shit. Disrespecting me, talking to me crazy and stuff. This is the manager. But you ain't gonna talk to me crazy. I don't give a fuck who you is. Manager, police, bitch, you talk to me crazy, but I'm gonna talk back to you crazy. You give me some respect, I'm gonna give you some. Who the fuck you think you is? Who the fuck you think you is? But then this man changed my email for the COVID rental assistant thing. This man, Mr. Raul, changed my goddamn my email and my password on my phone. Because the people wanted my password and my email to send me the verdict of the decision that they made. And I guess I don't know for me to that'd be my signature and all. I never saw any paperwork. These people never told me about, but I was starting getting charged thousands of dollars that I owed $2,000 and shit. When these people then paid my rent. And they're not the only ones that paid my rent before that, and then and after that, and then God doggone it, and these people still charging me $2,000 and something dollars, thousands of dollars. That these people that paid, they just stole this money. They just stole this rental assistance money that these people that gave to me and stole it. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that they stole. You know? That's why everybody's getting all these 10-day notices and these letters saying that we owe thousands of dollars. And then so don't. How do we owe thousands of dollars? My goddamn rent was $50 goddamn dollars at the time. How the fuck I owe thousands of dollars? It's only $650 and I'm fucking for a whole year. Now mind you, I just paid up some. They paid them out of my pocket almost $1,000. But I was in recoupable care with this girl when COVID from. This girl had stabbed me, as I said, and I was in. And when I got to the hospital, they transported me to the hospital to the recuperative care to heal. Stabbed me in my eye, stabbed me in my arm first, then stabbed me in my eye, then on both my hands and stuff were ripped, but cut open. But my tendons was cut. I had braces, I had splints on both of my hands, and they were on restriction. That I couldn't use behind this girl violently, maliciously stabbing me with malice. Yes. Well, all of them wanted, they all are guilty, just as guilty. They are involved too. They were an accessory to this, a premeditated attempted murder. All of them that was up here. Every last one of them. They knew about it. They knew it. And they came up here to watch it like it was a goddamn movie. Some people that I thought, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never did nothing to people and go out my way to do shit for them. And they smiled in my goddamn face, but they motherfucking kicked me in my ass and body slamming some more shit. My little bitch, she walk by my door right now. She make me sick. Sit your evil ass down somewhere. And Lord knows who else. You know what I'm saying? You got another tenant here on the 5th floor up under me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Got these goddamn bombs, these I don't know what kind of bombs, but they the firework bombs, the ones that explode, that real loud. This man dropping this shit in front of my door, in front of my door, in front of my place. You know what I'm saying? Or throwing them up here one. One tenant tried to tell me, let's say on my tried to tell me that this man, that he wasn't. He was doing this. You a goddamn lie. It wasn't this shit. I was going, how my balcony going to the rail going to vibrate. And here, I'm sitting in the chair, and my ass is vibrating too. From the goddamn aftershock of it all. You know? And this is confident. I asked him not to do that shit, but he said he wasn't going to do nothing, but he's confident he's doing it. Then he said, the last time I called him, and so he said that it wasn't him. Yeah, it was. It was you. But he said he's selling to other people too. Well, you said, well, that's just as bad. It might as well be you because you're the one selling it to him, and you're the one that has to tell him to do that. That's all y'all together. So this ain't nothing but a corporation, or organized corporation that's doing this shit and selling money. You know what I'm saying? Pimping and pandering. I call it laundering and pandering, whatever you call it, and some more stuff. Because it's got to be more to it than me, them, somebody that's not liking me. This has something to do with some money, some paper, I bet you. Some paper. bet you. Some paper. You know what I'm saying? Some mother keep messing with my bank account. Was messing with my bank account. I was closing my bank account, seeing that my brain had been telling me I had to go in and ID myself every fucking day because someone trying to get in my goddamn bank account. They call this girl next door the computer whiz, the teacher. And they were telling me to make clear, they was telling me, personally for me, the people that were telling me this about this girl. I don't give a damn. What the fuck you telling me for? But it was for a reason. For a reason. For a reason. You know? It's so quiet you can hear a feather drop, honey. You can hear a feather drop. Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. You know. And it's sad. But from this manager doing all this, Mr. Raul, to me, and you know that was illegal. This is the manager changed my email on my phone. I had to cuss this man out 5 days, for 5 days. And the 5th day, he finally wrote some shit down. And it was so goddamn long and with so many symbols that I didn't know what the hell it was. This is what this man did to me. This is the manager did this. The manager. But while he was goddamn fraternizing with these tenants, goddamn bringing bitches and his baby mama up in here in these rooms, and it wasn't supposed to. It was illegal. Him as the manager, on top of it. But saying who we couldn't bring there. And then who the hell is you? You tell me who I can have my goddamn place, how many people I can have in my place. That wasn't in my contract. That wasn't on my lease. Yeah. Try to come in here and make things their way. You know what I'm saying? Well, this man not like me for no reason. So somebody told you know it's got to be someone in the organization. And it's every fucking manager. And they talk with me and some more shit and with these other tenants and having these tenants involved and these tenants involved in it. What does it tell you? Maybe I may be a smoker, but bitch, I ain't dumb. Not even a little bit. You know? But I believe these people really trying to hurt me now because my mouth. Because I know too much, but here they got a mouth. And they're letting these wonderful people, these tenants in here verbally, mentally, and physically abuse me. Are they fucking crazy? They're damn right I'm going to say something. When they push my buttons too much, I'm damn right. Sometimes I do my best to let it go, you know what I'm saying? And like God said, peace be still. Peace be still. But sometimes the terror and the fear that I have that runs through me behind all the things that happened to me in here. Also, gratitude, I ended up killing this white man up in here that I had as a guest here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help this man out. I didn't even know the man. We met at the mental health and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He had just got from being locked up, so he said. So he was trying to find a motel, hotel. And so he didn't have no internet, so I told him he could use mine. So he told me to wait on him. I said, okay, when I was finished talking to my therapist. But he was went in, so he told me to wait on him, so I did. So he said, so he got the room. Then it finally ended up to where this man said that he wanted to, he would rather stay, you know what I'm saying, stay a couple of nights with me. You know what I'm saying, if that was, you know what I'm saying, he'll pay me. So I said, well, we'll see about how we get along, you know what I'm saying. So it was okay for a minute, but I got to see him change. But you know what I'm saying, drunk people so much. He drunk the whole body, he had to change it. But he still stayed in the late. You know what I'm saying? So the next day we went to Hollywood. Okay, this man threw the temperature out there. I left him out there and I came on home. This man came back to my house that evening, that night, and came in here with all this real drunk, rocking over my stuff. I told the man that I would rather him to leave my home. I don't want this money. So please leave. No, Cassandra, yeah, but no. But then he got to say it. After that, I just tell him no. And so the father, no, he didn't want that. He didn't like that. So he told me that, yeah, the little skinny girl down there on the first floor, she was right about you. She was right about you. Ain't no little girl, no skinny girl stay on no first floor, but the manager. She had just became manager. She wasn't here a good hot second, a month or two. But her mother used to live in here in this building. And this girl, this is the manager. Hear me, what I'm saying to all these managers, what they have done is illegal. This manager had no business talking to this man about her tenant. For what? What are you doing in his face? What are you doing talking to me and telling this man something about me in the first goddamn? It ain't none of your business. I smoke all every day. And bitch, if I do, bitch, it's my business. I pay for it. I pay for it. But I ain't bothering no goddamn body but my goddamn self. But they smoking shit too. What the fuck is it about me? Doing what the fuck I want to do. It's your business. I'm in my own shit. Minding my own business. And this man, this is how we began to fight. This man, this from this manager telling this man, talking about me to my guest. Ms. Laverne Bond is her name. Her mother's name is Shirley Bond. Laverne Bond. And this man began to put his hands on me, bust me in my face, with both hands. Like a boxer was boxing that thing, got the bad, boom, 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 boom. Hit me like Mike Tyson and goddamn Muhammad Ali all at one time while I'm sitting down in the chair. But I raised up. Don't know how, but I do know how, but nothing but my Most High. That's right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but he was in my house in the first place. And I can't allow you to do that to me and hurt me like that in my place. Because this man, he already was mental. This man just got out of prison, mind you. Just got out of prison. But he was telling me that he noticed some of the things, weird things that was going on too. But I noticed that he was still talking to, every time I turned around, he was saying, my neighbor, let's say, the one I told you about, when I seen this torso on my goddamn wall, always in front of my goddamn door, sitting in front of, right directly in front of my door. Why? But talking to him, I said, y'all know each other. And he said, no. You a lie. I come back and get some more stuff. This man hadn't left, he's downstairs, but when I come back, he wasn't there. So I said, let me see this man. And then to my house, I had a feeling. So the white boy was outside feeling better. And I said, somebody been in my house. He was like, yeah, somebody, yeah. But he knew it, yeah. It was the same nigga that I thought, what is you knocking on my motherfucking door for? And you know the fuck, I just passed you outside. And you know I ain't home, why the fuck is you knocking on my door? So when this man began to hit me, I raised him out that chair and stuff, and went started to grab his foot by his neck, his collar, and I started to punch him right back. And he fell on my bed. Fell on my bed. I fell on my back on my bed. He fell on top of me, but he fell on his knees on the floor. And I already had one of my arms around his neck, and I was like, well, Lord, most high, it's your will, God. Let it be your will, God, is what I said. Let it be your will, God. And I meant that. Oh, God, let it be your will. You know what I'm saying? And my other arm from around, from under him, and I ended up choking him. I didn't never choke nobody before. I ain't never killed nobody before, and never thought that I would ever take another person's life. But this I had to for my own because of somebody else, because of somebody that was responsible on her building for my safety. But she, the one that caused this man's death and caused me to be harmed also. And it could have been me that was there, up in my own place, for helping somebody. But having another person's mess. They don't even know me. The girl didn't even know me from Adam and Eve. Don't know a damn thing about me. How would you know that I smoke every day? Yeah, because what? Well, they got cameras and shit in my place. They control my lights. It's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Right now, you see it as we speak. From my blinds open up and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? As we speak. This has something to do, so y'all can try to put it together and see about what I'm saying. But this shit is a conspiracy. This is a setup. All they did to me. And then trying to get me kicked out behind them creating the problem. But me not fully accepting it, dealing with them, fucking with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I had a few words to say too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not bothering y'all. Leave me the hell alone. It's all these people. And, man, it's scary. And I'm down here by myself. Not really, because I got my Most High. And he's the one that I need. But it would feel good if I had some something else. It is what it is. I'll get back with y'all.